I know Chiggs is in here recording this.
No Chig Smooth in here, right? So whatever you say,
sorry, you know Chig gonna have everything up there.
Whatever you say, Chig's gonna be on YouTube with it, man.
After Joe Budden refused to crash out on Diddy, the fans are now choosing to crash out on Joe. Now, yesterday, Joe Budden put one of the most anticipated podcast episodes behind the Patreon paywall. A lot of people were looking forward to this podcast episode, not only because of the Drake diss and also the new Drake album that Joe was going to review, but also to see what Joe had to say about Diddy and the Cassie allegations. Everybody knows Joe puts his cape on for Diddy, so they wanted to see and also hear Joe have the same energy he does for other people. Now let's address the paywall first. Prior to yesterday, the last Joe Budden podcast episode that they put behind the paywall was the Drake response. Now fans understood that. A lot of fans said, Joe, you know what? You're right. Get your money. This is going to be a highly anticipated episode. We're already supporting you anyways behind the paywall, so this makes sense. But the episode yesterday did not have any Drake response, so a lot of fans were already pissed at that. Not only that, but Joe confirmed that he did edit and also remove most of the Diddy conversations.
The pod should be out before 8 p.m. tonight on Patreon. Had to do a little bit of editing because y'all almost got me. Y'all almost got me to be the only voice out there saying some shit. Nah. Them blogs would have had a field day with that podcast this morning. Nope. Sometimes you gotta protect your peace.
So fans are now left wondering, wait, if you didn't talk about Drake and you really didn't talk about Diddy, why is this episode behind a paywall? This was just like any normal regular episode. Is this going to be normal whenever there's a highly anticipated episode, or if Drake mentions the podcast or this is Joe? Now, this is obviously a question that Joe and the podcast crew has to answer to the fans. Joe has made multiple mentions in the past saying, yo, eventually, this entire pod is gonna be behind the paywall. I've been giving y'all niggas free episodes for so many years. I'm not gonna keep doing it for much longer. So maybe this is something new that they're trying to test out, but hopefully they can clarify this for the fans, because a lot of fans are looking at this like a crazy money grab. Now, as far as the Diddy and Cassie allegations that everybody was looking forward to hearing Joe's opinion on, Joe didn't really say much. He told the fans, yo, do y'all need to hear from me about all the evil shit that goes on in the industry? Which kind of seemed like a cop-out.
I've been here trying
Travis
to be
Scott's
cool.
while dissing Travis Scott.
Trying to respect the gospel clean version of this podcast. But I be wondering this too at home. The fans echo some of that stupid shit. Do y'all think podcasters are coming into work to say that domestic violence, rape, sex trafficking, and drugging women is right on some fronts? Like, do y'all need anybody to say that all of those things are horrifically mortifying? Y'all didn't need Joe Budden for that, right? Y'all don't even want me for a music review. So I know that I'm not now the right
harbinger of truth.
Nah, you know what
and
really
morality.
Since we here, what really is like what you said for Carisha to the podium, like. Why y'all? Yeah, you have a relationship with Puff. You're known to skirt certain things when it comes to Puff.
But that's the reason.
But nigga, it's people that signed to Puff that got a podcast. So if you want somebody to talk about Puff and you think somebody gonna pull punches or not say nothing, go talk to them first.
That's not that.
See, because I want to add to that though.
That's what I don't like.
Because that's my thing, right? Like, for as much praise as I give Hove and a Puff and a Dame and just for all of the praise, right? Again, back to podcasters keeping some of their thoughts private and just like not having to share everything. I don't feel like I need to come in here and have word vomit about my discernment when it comes to some of the evil shit that goes on in the industry. Nor do I think I'm the mascot and spokesperson to be the deliverer of news for some of the evil shit that goes on in the industry or some of the treacherous, some of the things that are not made not so public, right? Like, I don't think the public would react well if they knew all of the locker room behavior of football players.
The fans have watched Joe go at DJ Envy over the lawsuits he has with the real estate stuff. He also went in on Megan Thee Stallion over that situation with Tory Lanez. He also spoke out on Jonathan Majors and his lawsuit and situation. So the fans were kind of hoping for the same energy. Now, fans also did not appreciate Joe basically saying, yo, I'm not the spokesman for you guys that every time some crazy shit goes down. Stop looking to me for that. This is a music podcast. A lot of fans feel like we've watched you talk about shit outside of music, so this one shouldn't be any different. A lot of fans just did not like this edited version that we got. If you ask me, I think all the shit that they took out, removed, edited, that's what would have made the fans happy. But according to Joe, and you guys heard him say this yesterday, I'm not about to be the only media personality telling the truth. You guys will not use me, in my opinion, and my voice to push your narratives. So it's all very interesting. Personally, I think if Joe would have just said after every sentence, yo, I'm biased to Diddy, y'all can't get me to say nothing bad about him, I think a lot of fans would have probably respected it a little bit more. But Joe was trying to dance around the main topic by trying to alleviate himself from some other responsibilities that the fans are used to. And also, nobody wants their cars to be blown up. Nobody wants to be dangled off a balcony. Nobody wants to participate in any freak-offs. So hopefully Joe and the guys do provide some clarifications for you guys on the next podcast episode. Tell what you guys think about his response. Were you guys satisfied with it? Do you guys understand why he did it? Post comments below, subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later.